For the price of a cup of coffee, join my Patreon. The page includes audio documentaries not available on my YouTube channel. Link below in the description. Thanks for watching. The Beatles Now and Then has officially hit number 1 in the UK charts, knocking Taylor Swift's Is It Over Now to 3rd position. Within 4 days of its release, Now and Then also hit number 1 on the Digital Song Sales chart. The chart ranks the best-selling songs in America. The biggest competition the song faces is from the chart-dominating Taylor Swift. Her latest single, Is It Over Now, was released on Halloween of 2023 and shot to number 1 in the UK and the US. As of the 10th of November 2023, she holds the top 3 positions in the US Billboard Hot 100. On the Billboard 100 list, Taylor Swift has 20 songs that feature and 3 songs on the UK singles chart. Since uploading my video, The Beatles Now and Then to hit number 1, I've received many comments from fans speculating if the Beatles' greatest hits album, titled Number 1, will be re-released. The Number 1 album was released by Paul, Ringo, George Harrison and George Martin on the 13th of November 2000. The album features virtually every number 1 the band achieved in the UK and the US. The Beatles' philosophy back at the start of their career was no single they released would ever feature on an album. George Martin would encourage this idea. He later stated it was a dreadful mistake. The first single the Beatles would appear on was a track titled My Bonnie back in 1962. They recorded the song with Tony Sheridan. On the original release, they were credited as the Beat Brothers. That same year, Love Me Do was released, the first official Beatles song. In 1963, they released 6 singles: Please Please Me, From Me to You, She Loves You, I Wanna Hold Your Hand, Roll Over Beethoven, and Misery. In 1964, they released 12 singles: All My Lovin', Why, Twist and Shout, Can't Buy Me Love, Do You Want to Know a Secret, Ain't She Sweet, A Hard Day's Night, I'll Cry Instead, And I Love Her, Matchbox, I Feel Fine, and If I Fell. In 1965, they released 9 singles: 8 Days a Week, Ticket to Ride, Rock and Roll Music, No Reply, Help, Yesterday, I'll Follow the Sun, Boys, and We Can Work It Out. From this point on, excluding 1969, the group would only release 3 singles a year. In 1966, they released Michelle, Nowhere Man, and Paperback Writer. In 1967, they released Yellow Submarine, Penny Lane, and Hello Goodbye. In 1968, they released Lady Madonna, Hey Jude, and Obla Di Obla Da. And in 1969, they released Get Back, The Ballad of John and Yoko, and Something. I'm currently in the process of writing a video about the Beatles' fight to secure this year's Christmas number 1. Support the Beatles' latest single and stay tuned for updates.